Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, I did it!
Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to Grind Season Outdoors. Today I'm out here, I'm doing a little bit of work on this food plot that I've started. I was just back in here a few days ago, and as you can see, I kind of cut some trees out. I'm clearing a little spot here in this woods, and I'm going to make what is known as a poor man's plot. It's going to be basically just as simple as it gets. I'm probably going to put some clover in here right now. It's the end of April, so I need to hurry up and get this done. But I'd say I'm probably about halfway done clearing it all out. You can see right back over here, I got it raked, and then over there I haven't raked it yet. Once I get all this stuff raked, I'm just gonna bring a small tiller in here, just get the ground worked up a little bit, and get that clover planted. It's gonna be kind of cool to just mess around with this a little bit and see what it can do. But the area that we're in right here, we're at the top of a hill and a big ridge here, and the deer move through here all the time already, so I'm just hoping that, you know, this is just going to be a nice little point that they can come and set up on, or hopefully come and feed in, you know, before it actually gets dark during bow season. So hopefully going to kill a deer here this fall, but it's just going to be kind of cool to see, you know, how much the deer are using it. There's actually already quite a few deer tracks down in this dirt where I already raked the last time I was here, so they're already checking it out. The deer just get curious and like to come and see what happens when you cut all these trees down and stuff like that. But we're gonna get all this finished up here, and hopefully the deer can find it over the summer. And we got one buck in here that we're after, the one with the drop tine, so hopefully he's still in here somewhere and we can get some pictures of him on this plot, maybe kill him here this year. We'll see what happens. Alright guys, so we just got back to the first food plot that we made this year, back here in the middle of nowhere. And I mean, I'm pretty happy with what's going on here. There's really not, the clover hasn't took off. I mean, it hasn't grown that great yet, but I can see that it's starting to grow really good all over. And I mean, it's been about a month since we cleared all this out, and it really hasn't grown in with weeds, so that's a huge plus. I think it might take it a while for this clover to really take over. I mean, there's certain spots in here that are better than others, but I mean, for the first food plot I've ever made, I'm really happy with it. I don't think that I could really expect much more than what I got. So you guys really probably can't see you know, how tore up this place is already, but I put a mineral block on top of this mound, and this mound was all the way about up to here before, and they dug that all the way down, knocked the mineral block down into that little hole. And my goal is that they would kind of work this down to level this whole thing out, and they would just do it on their own, you know. But they knocked that sucker down there. I mean, there's tracks everywhere. This whole area all the way around this little mound here where I had the mineral block is just all deer tracks. So they're definitely in here. They're definitely using it. This is going to be probably the best spot that I can use my new Lone Wolf camera. So I want to talk a little bit more about this camera. It's the Lone Wolf Custom Gear trail camera. That thing, I mean, as you can see, it's pretty sweet. It's got the protective skin around it. It's even got some down here. I'm not going to take it apart right now, but that basically just goes over it for extra protection around the camera, and everything is just built perfectly on it. There's actually a bracket here on the back, and that bracket comes off, you can mount the bracket to a tree or whatever, wherever you want it, to a post, and then all you got to do is just snap the camera right onto it, and it's got a little swivel where it can actually rotate on, or it's like a ball and joint kind of thing. I don't know how great you guys can see it, but I mean it's perfect. You can link it up to your phone and you see what the camera sees on your phone. It shoots in 1080p, so pretty high quality video. And we're gonna set this thing up there, get it positioned right on this thing, and I'm gonna have it in video mode so I can shoot some 1080p videos with the camera. And that's not only gonna, you know, tell me a little bit more than a picture is gonna tell me, but it's gonna give me some really nice videos. I mean, I can't even count how many times I've had a deer walk by and you get a picture of the back end of it or whatever. With this camera, I'm hoping that I'm gonna put it on video mode. It's gonna go through battery a little bit quicker, but with it on video mode, I'm gonna be able to actually capture a better view of those deer and what they're doing, especially when they're coming in here and they're, you know, licking the mineral block and whatnot. I should be able to get a few pretty good videos of some deer coming in and see, you know, if they're bucks, does, what they are. Hopefully I can identify some of my hit listers here once they start growing the antlers a little better. They're maybe getting to the point right now where you can tell what deer they are, but it's still a little bit early. But I figured we'd get the cameras out now and we'd get started. I mean, by the time that I come back and check pictures, they should be growing pretty good. So we're gonna get this camera set up, and I'm sure you guys are gonna be seeing more out of this camera. I'm not sponsored by them or anything, but I do think that this camera is gonna be very helpful, and hopefully I can get a few more of them too. guys, so we're out here overlooking a hayfield here tonight, and this is the woods where our drop time buck, Crazy 8, is hanging out. We also have a few other big ones. 2 of them are on our hit list.